Time in the dream time, Laurie, Scott. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah,
Here's the wonderful Scott Vanya. Scott does something that a lot of people don't do. He makes things up on the spot, which is the true storytelling gift. And what he doesn't know what he does. Do you want a microphone? Oh, he's going to get 2 microphones, just one for him and one for his friend.
Tom talked about something being new. You know, well, it's new. It's all new to me. So, because I don't know what I'm gonna say until after I say it. So somebody can remind me later. Oh, nice thing you said, because I have no idea what it's gonna be. So we'll see how it goes. I can say this: as of yesterday, last night, I was sort of, you know, one of my processes is to forget everything and detached from any genuine ideas I have about what Barton Springs is about or what I'm doing, and there were some that lingered on, and I think we'll start there, and if I get to say another one or talk about another one, we'll go from there. First, I'm really happy to be here with all you people, not just the poets, but the people walking around, you guys and the guys in the pool. As something I think we've sort of forgotten over the last couple hours is this is a festival. Yeah. So it's a festival for Barton Springs and celebrate and save our springs and trying to make some headway on keeping this thing here for as long as it possibly can be. That's the first thing I thought of. It's not the song, we'll get to the song here in a little bit. The other thing I thought of was how Barton Springs reminds me of Christmas. And I think about Christmas a lot, but in this hot weather and these heated days, if you want to know what Christmas is like, go jump in that cold water for a little bit and you'll get a little bit of a fresher taste of what it was like to be here for Christmas. Because I know there for a couple days during Christmas, I wish I had some warm water, which made me think of springs down by the Guadalupe. Not the Guadalupe, the Rio Grande, that's the one. Sometimes I lose my focus. And then over the last couple hours, and this is where the song's going to begin because it really hasn't started yet. This is all just what I like to call affectionately the prelude. I did my research because, you know, Tom is pretty adamant about his participation and engaging, and I have to agree, if you're going to be at a festival, hey guys, everybody walking by, don't forget us here because y'all are poets too, you just don't know it yet. So I did my research. I looked into Mr. Banchek and Mr. Dobie and Mr. Somebody better remind me who the third.
Prescott Webb.
Prescott Webb, that's the one. And somebody was saying that they're philosophers, they're thinkers. They sat on a rock out there talking about politics and ecology and things. And the one thing I'm sure of, positively, absolutely, is those guys 50 years ago were talking about the same darn things we're talking about today. That we love Austin. We love the fact that everybody we see, whether it's strangers on the street or bartenders or bicycle riders, are our friends and our brothers and our comrades in arms for this fair town of ours. They also talked about how to make peace in a troublesome world. And we happen to be at one of the spiritual focal points of this here city of ours. So let's let a little water bubble up. Last few days I've been, you might say in Texas, pining. I was been pining for rain. Pining and pining for rain. Luckily I'm at a place that doesn't need rain because it comes up right straight out of the ground. Sort of like a poem if you let it go, you know. I've heard mockingbirds in trees and they wail away and they sing their song and they go every which way. Might as well be a spring down by Barton Springs. Just water set free, like I know birds that sing in the sky and we can't even hear them, and I've always wondered, boy, I've tried to get up high where they are and listen. Saw a lizard earlier walking by me, I think, because you know, you're in Texas, you like to say that's a lizard. You ain't seen it, but you know there's a lizard out there somewhere in the grass. It's just just a ramble. Just somebody else being a philosopher in a state that's got more of it than we got Texans. Everybody tries to say their own thing, and the common element is we're all friends here. We've been here longer in this land because there's something inside us like that water, you know? And our faces will wander off into the distance one day and we'll shed them. You've seen cicadas, you know what they do. It's about transformation, you know? It's about something starting out nowhere and going nowhere, and it's still fine because it's a bright, blue, sunshiny day, and as I said before, I'm really glad to be here. Hope you are too. Hope sooner or later you'll go down there to that there spring and put your feet in and get nice and chilly. Remember I was talking about Christmas? It's just Christmas in August. Poets, they use the Santa Claus, giving out words as freely as any other present, because you know we're all here. One day I'll make it up to the north side, it's clear. Say, hey man, come south. We got Barton Springs on our side.